Hello everyone, I'm Chef Timmy James, and today I'm going to show you how to roast asparagus. It's actually a very simple vegetable to roast, and it's a very flavorful and very nutritious. You can do it and serve it at dinner time, or you can actually put it into like a salad, a little chilled salad for maybe a brunch or anything like that. So it's very versatile in that way. I do like to pick asparagus stalks that are actually medium in size. Sometimes those skinny ones that you find in the supermarket, they can dry out when you roast them and then they just become really tough. Other times, if you get too big of a stalk, you'll find that it can be a little fibrous on the outside, and sometimes you may need to peel it. But if you choose them medium in texture, the way that these are, you don't really have to do much. But I've already pre-washed them, and I have arranged them on my cutting board. And what we're going to do is to cut off the ends that are the dry, fibrous ends naturally found on them after they've been picked. So I actually take them, and some people say you can actually just break them off like that, but if you notice, there's a big, large portion of that is broken off. And then a lot of times it's not as nicely edged out on the bottom of the stalk. So I actually like to just go about an inch from the bottom and slice them off. And then I can actually have them nicely put and roasted, and the ends I actually use in soup. So I'm going to toss that one in. I'm going to take mine, arrange them a little at a time, and just cut off about an inch to an inch and a half off the bottom. And I have a bowl right here waiting to be put into the refrigerator and then be used for soup afterwards. It's very easy to gather several of them up in advance, all at once, and then slice them off. And that way you don't take too much off and shortchange your roasted asparagus. You have a nice even cut on there, and they look actually very nice. So I have a baking sheet over here that I've lined with aluminum foil, and it just aids in the cleanup. So I'm going to arrange these in a single layer. I've already preheated my oven to 400 degrees. Okay. Now we're going to put some salt and pepper. I like to just use a little larger salt, sea salt or kosher salt. I do prefer sea salt. I get the fine because it's still larger than table salt. And I do like to use a coarser black pepper because I can actually see it better too. Then we're going to put some really good olive oil. Olive oil it's important to get a good olive oil in any of your dishes because, believe it or not, it does make a difference. So I'm going to evenly sprinkle all of these with olive oil. That will aid in the roasting process. And one thing that I like to do on my asparagus, and it depends on the mood that I'm in, but I either use lime or lemon. I actually like lime so much that I'm going to use that today. So I have 2 limes already cut up in half, and I am going to squirt the lime juice on my asparagus. It adds a really great little twist to your asparagus. Delicate, but definitely flavorful. All right. Now we're set, and I'm going to put this into the oven for about 25 minutes, but you're going to be checking them just to make sure that they're not overcooking or becoming too soft. Okay, I've taken my asparagus out of the oven, and as you can see, it has a nice golden brown color to it. It's also still firm yet soft at the same time, and that's really important. You don't want your asparagus to overcook, and you don't want it to undercook either. I don't like hard asparagus. So I'm going to take my asparagus with tongs and put them on a nice little serving plate. Asparagus is actually a very popular vegetable. Alright. And what I do like to do is to put some grated cheese on them before I serve them. It also makes it look even nicer. But now I'm really into grated cotija cheese, and it is a Mexican cheese, and it is like the Mexican version of Parmesan cheese. So I'm going to sprinkle some of that on there. And as you can see, it looks really nice, and it's very tasty. And I'm actually going to partake in one to let you know how it is. Let's just see here. Perfect. Nice and soft, yet it has some body to that. And I really enjoy that. So, what I'd like you to do is to go to the bottom of the video, check out the recipe. You'll have the full recipe there. Share my video, share my YouTube channel with your friends on Facebook or any other social media that you'd like to. Also, let me know what else you'd like to see. I'm not going to be traveling, for a while due to the pandemic and everything getting back to normal again, well, semi-normal one day. But let me know what other topics you want me to do in terms of cooking videos. And in the meantime, I am going to be loving to cook and cooking with love, and be sure to subscribe to my channel and spread the word. I appreciate you spending time with me today. Have a great day.